Great are you, Lord. You are greatly to be praised. You are greatly to be praised. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. Ah, you are greatly to be praised. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to live stream, live chat with Nurse Bob D. Who is online? Can you say hello? Say hello if you are there, if you are here live with Nurse Bob D. Can you say hello? Don't forget to double tap on your screen to like this video. Also subscribe to my channel. All right. So this is the medical mystery that you have never seen before on live stream. Medical mystery on live stream, which you have never seen before. Okay. Now, only 1% of persons watching this live stream can actually solve this medical mystery. Okay. Only 1%. Are you among this 1%? So let's get you started, okay? Only 1% of persons watching this live stream can actually solve this medical mystery on this live stream. Are you among the 1%? 1% of persons that will solve this live stream. So we await to see who is among this 1% that will get this right, okay? Now, the medical mystery here is, I guess you don't know that there are mysteries in the hospital. There are medical mysteries, things that you have not seen or you've not imagined, contrary to what you know, contrary to what you know about the medical field. There are sometimes some things you see in the hospital and you'll be wondering how is it happening? How is this like this? Why will it be this? How will it happen this way? Because you know some things are not supposed to be. So those are the mysteries we are talking about. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to live stream with Nurse Bob T. Don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Double tap like this video, okay? So only 1% of persons can solve this medical mystery on this live stream. Are you among this 1%? Say hello. Let me welcome you officially to my live stream. Where are you watching from? Are you among the 1% that can solve this medical mystery? Let's get started, okay? So the medical mystery here says a patient arrives at the emergency department with a pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. I guess you know the normal pulse rate. And a blood pressure of 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. And then no chest pain. Patient doesn't present with chest pain, no dizziness, no breathing. The patient is breathing normally. So, considering this, do you think it's an emergency situation that the doctor should rush this patient into emergency treatment? That is a medical mystery. Okay? Do you think it's an emergency situation and you think this patient need urgent and emergency care? Doctors, nurses should take the patient to the emergency and commence emergency or urgent treatment immediately. What is your view? If you agree that yes, it's a medical emergency and need emergency treatment, option A is for you. If you say no, it doesn't call for emergency situation, being that the patient is having a BP of 120/80, no pain, no chest pain, no dizziness, breathing normally, pulse rate 38 beats per minute, and you say no, it is not an emergency situation, go for option B. But if you said, oh, I will need more insight, I will need more tests, more information regarding this, then go for option C. Nurse Bob D got you covered. Okay, so let's know Thank you for the like, okay? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Don't forget to double tap. When you double tap, you get the final answer. And I beg to stay glued to this live stream because you will get the medical mystery. You'll be able to get the real answer, okay? At the end of this live stream. So, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know your take on this. Are you going for option A, option B, option C? Next but this here with you. Let's get you started. Okay, so I want to know which is your choice. Hello, 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 hello. Which is your choice of answer? Question A, yes. Option A says yes. Option B says no. Option C says I need more information. I need more tests. So where do you fit in? Only 1% can solve this life medical mystery on this piece this afternoon. Are you among this 1%? Next but this here with you. Okay. Are you among the 1% that can get this rightly? Let's get talking, okay? That a patient arrives at the emergency department with a pulse rate of 38 beats per minute, blood pressure of 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. This patient has no chest pain, no dizziness, breathing normally. What is your take? Do you think it's an emergency situation and a doctor, nurses should rush this patient into the emergency treatment immediately? Or you think it's not an emergency, or you need more information regarding this medical mystery? Choose the option between A, B, or C. Next Bob D got you covered. Don't fail to double tap on your screen. When you double tap, you will get the answer, okay? And also subscribe to my channel, okay, for more medical mystery. Subscribe to my channel. What is your take? I'm here. Nobody has said anything. Are you not among the 1% that will get this medical mystery right? Are you not among the 1%? 1% that can solve this life medical mystery? Okay? Are you not among them? What is your take? Say something. Say something. Okay? Option A, you agree that yes, this patient needs emergency attention. Option B said no. The patient has normal blood pressure of 120 80 millimeters of mercury. This patient has pulse rates of 38 beats per minute. No chest pain, no dizziness. Patient is breathing normally. As such, this patient is not a candidate for emergency treatment. Is that your take? If the patient is not a candidate for emergency treatment, then you go for option B. But you felt it's an emergency condition that needs critical care and attention, then go for A, option A. But if you say no, I will need more insight into this medical mystery you're talking about, into this situation, to this analysis, into this scenario, then you go for option C. I need more tests on this. And don't fail to double tap on your screen, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Stay glued, because at the end, you will get the mystery. You will get the answer to this mystery. However, I'm still expecting you to say something. Make your choice. Choose your own. Choose the options that you know is your own view. Okay? Law no owe you. So choose rightly. Which do you think is the right answer? Option A, yes. Option B, no. Option C, next Bob D, I need more tests. So I need more information regarding this. So make your choice, okay? I guess you are among the 1% that can solve this medical mystery here. Subscribe to my channel. I'm still expecting to see your response. Make your option. Among the options, which one are you going for? Option A, the patient need medical attention. Option B, no, this person doesn't need urgent medical attention. Option C, I need more information. I need more text on this. So let's get going. Let's get going, okay? Let's get going. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Double tap on your screen to like my video. Let's stay connected, okay? I'm still expecting to hear from you. Hallowed be your name. Say hello now. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to Nesbob D. Say hello at least. Let me welcome you for joining my live stream. If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined me, okay? Say hello so that I will appreciate you for joining me, okay? Double tap on your screen to like this video. Subscribe to my channel, all right? Hello, Rabbi. I'm seeing one person. Say hello, say hello, say hello. What is your take? Are you going for option A? Are you going for option B? Are you going for option C? Which is your choice here? A, yes, this patient needs medical attention. Or B, this person doesn't need medical attention. Or C, I need more insight. Mind you, pulse rate of 38 beats per minute or heart rate of 38 beats per minute is not normal. That is low pulse rate, bradycardia, okay? So bradycardia is low pulse rate. So a patient presenting with pulse rate of 38 beats per minute means this person pulse rate is low, the heart rate is low, irrespective of the blood pressure of 120/80. 120/80 millimeters of mercury is a normal and a perfect heart blood pressure, okay? 120/80 millimeters of mercury is a perfect blood pressure reading, okay? But the pulse rate is low. Normal pulse rate is low, 38 beats per minute. Normal blood pressure, the normal pulse rate for an adult is within 60 to 80 or 60 to 100 beats per minute. And this person is having pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. That is a red flag. It shows that something is wrong. However, the blood pressure is normal. 120/80 millimeters of mercury of blood pressure is normal, but the pulse rate is low. That is a red flag. This patient doesn't present no chest pain, no dizziness. The patient breathes normally. So do you think it's an emergency situation? Hello? What is your take? Blood pressure 120/80 is perfect, okay? Chest pain, no chest pain, no dizziness. Patient is breathing normally. Then the pulse rate is 38 beats per minute, which is bradycardia, low pulse rate. So it's a red flag. It's abnormal. So it's an indication that something is wrong. So what should you do? Of course, a cause for emergency, right? A cause for emergency attention. So yes, this patient will need emergency attention. Medical investigation should be carried out. ECG should be done as to ascertain why this patient is having pulse rate of 38 beats per minute, which is low, which is bradycardia and not normal. Okay, provided the person is an adult, of course you can see the person standing before you in awe. She's shocked. She's surprised that her pulse rate is 38 beats per minute. The blood pressure is normal, however, but there's no chest pain, no dizziness. She's breathing normally, no sign to show that she's having any condition, any ill health. So you can see her in shock. She's surprised to hear that her pulse rate is low, while blood pressure is normal, and she's not having any symptom. So it is an emergency situation. That is the medical mystery that you need to tackle. And what should you do in cases like this? Then you need to carry out investigations. You do ECG. Why this person is having bradycardia, which is low pulse rates, and then the blood pressure is normal. Those are the things that you need to take into cognizance to. Okay, normal blood pressure, no chest pain, no dizziness, patient is breathing normally, but pulse rate is 38 beats per minute. It shows that the oxygen saturation level is low, and if this patient is ignored, she might go into shock because it is dropping, the pulse rate is dropping. So it is abnormal for a pulse rate of 38 beats per minute, but it has not really affected the blood pressure. That is why she's still having the blood pressure of 128 or 120/80 millimeters of mercury. So that is the medical mystery. Can you solve this? Solve this medical mystery? So pulse rate of 38 beats per minute is bradycardia, low and abnormal. But blood pressure of 120/80 millimeters of mercury is normal. But this patient doesn't have chest pain, no dizziness, and she's breathing normally. And you can see her, she's so surprised. Hello, welcome to Live Chat with Nurse Bob D. Where are you watching from? Please subscribe to my channel, double tap on your screen, like my video. Hello, let me welcome you officially for joining this live stream. Where are you watching from? Are you among the 1% of persons that can solve this medical mystery? Say yes if you know, if you're sure that yes, you can unravel this mystery on this medical space. Say hello and say yes, yes, I'm among this 1%. Say hello, 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 hello. Welcome to live stream with Nurse Bob D. Where are you watching from? Don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Don't fail to give me a double tap. Let's solve this medical mystery together. Okay? So where are you watching from? Double tap, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Which is your option? Are you going for option A? Are you going for option B? Are you going for option C? If you say yes, option C, sorry, if you say yes, option A, it means you're right. Because yes, medical mystery, a patient having pulse rate of 38 beats per minute is low, is bradycardia, that is low pulse rate. So it calls for emergency attention. Though the person is having a blood pressure of 120/80 millimeters of mercury, but the pulse rate is a red flag there. Is a sign that something is wrong with this patient, even though she has not presented with other symptoms. If she needs urgent and critical attention, emergency attention, investigation should be done, laboratory investigation should be done to ascertain why this pulse rate is low and the blood pressure is normal. ECG should be done to check the readings of the heart to show if there's any abnormality or any sign of hypoxia, low oxygen saturation level that might cause her or make the patient to have a low pulse rate. So it is outcome of these findings that will show why this patient is having a pulse rate, low pulse rate, bradycardia, no chest pain, no dizziness. If this patient is left unattended to, he or she might go into shock. Yes, because the pulse rate is a flag and it's dropping. Normal pulse rate, mind, is within 60 to 100 beats per minute, 60 to 80, 60 to 100 beats per minute for an adult. If it's an athlete can have pulse rate of 40 to 50 beats per minute, which is normal for him because of the rigorous activities he has exposed himself to. So he doesn't need effort for his heart to pump blood to other organs of the body. For a younger individual, a younger adult, teenager, the pulse rate of 40 to 50 beats per minute is also normal for the person, because this is the resting phase of pulse rate for him, or for that younger person, or for an athlete too, is the normal resting phase of pulse rate, because they don't need, younger children, they don't have much responsibility, so their heart doesn't require any much pressure to pump blood to other organs of the body. But for an adult who has so much responsibility, or any other medical condition, having a pulse rate of 40 to 50 is quite abnormal. It's called bradycardia. So this patient presented with pulse rate. Thank you so much for the like. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. Double tap, like, subscribe. Let me hear your view. Okay, on this medical mystery. I guess you are among the 1% that can solve this medical mystery on this live stream. So let me hear your view. Are you saying option A, yes, is a medical emergency? Are you saying yes, option B is a no, it's not emergency? Or next, I need more information, more text on this. Which one do you belong? Choose A, B, or C. I'm here with you. Okay, so the patient has pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. Is a red flag. So it calls for an emergency. It calls for emergency analysis, emergency treatment, emergency investigations. As per why this patient should have bradycardia, low pulse rate, and then the blood pressure is normal. No chest pain, no dizziness, patient is breathing normally. Yes, it's an emergency condition, it's an emergency situation. That is a medical mystery. Pulse rate is low, but normal blood pressure is a medical mystery. So the doctor should rush this patient into emergency treatment. So option A, yes, is correct, because you will need to carry out some investigations. You do ECG to analyze the cardiac muscles, the cardiac valves, the cardiac rhythms, as to know why the pulse rate is 38 beats per minute. You know why the patient is still presenting blood pressure of 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, which is a perfect blood pressure for an adult. But there's no chest pain for this patient, there's no dizziness for this person, and she's breathing normal. That is a medical mystery that you need to unravel. Why bradycardia? Why low pulse rate? Why normal blood pressure, and then there is low pulse rate? So it is on carrying out emergency investigations, emergency treatment, that you'll be able to ascertain the cause of this low pulse rate and normal blood pressure. So if this patient is left unattended to, this patient will go into shock, because the pulse rate might reduce more than this. So what should you do? Emergency investigations, emergency ECG, okay, x-ray or scan should be done, okay, to ascertain why the low pulse rate, and why the blood pressure is still within normal range. So it is an emergency situation that you need to unravel. Leaving this patient unattended to, this patient might go into shock, because it means something is fishy, something is wrong internally, that will expose this patient, and that will cause the pulse rate to drop more. And as the pulse rate goes lower than this patient will go into shock. So what is your view? Do you agree with me that yes, this patient is an emergency candidate, or no, she doesn't require emergency? After all, she has normal blood pressure, no chest pain, no dizziness, she's breathing normally, and as such is not an emergency situation. Or this same next Bob D, I will need more information regarding this. So let me see your option. Okay, let me see your view. Okay, tell me, what is your view on this matter, this medical mystery? Hello. Can you say hello? Where are you watching from? Hello. So that a patient presented with a pulse rate of 38 beats per minute, which is bradycardia, low pulse rate, then blood pressure of 120/80 millimeters of mercury, which is a perfect BP for an adult. Then the patient doesn't have a chest pain, no dizziness, patient is breathing normally. So what do you think should be done for this patient with low pulse rates, normal blood pressure, no chest pain, no dizziness, and patient is breathing normally? What should you think should be done? Do you think it's an emergency that needs emergency attention? If yes, then go for option A. And if you think no, after all, the heart rate is normal, no chest pain, no dizziness, no breathing, patient is breathing normally, only the pulse rate is low, and you think this patient doesn't require emergency at all, and doctors and nurses, you just want to create scene where there's no scene, this patient is okay, why this, blah 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 blah. So if you fall on that category, then option B is yours. But if you say, next D, I want to know more about this medical mystery, this topic, and everything in here, then go for option C. Okay, so where do you belong? Option A, option B, option C. Thank you so much for the like. Okay, more blessing for you. Thank you. Thumbs up. I had you big time. Okay, so please don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe for more medical mystery, because you will learn more on this channel. All right, okay, so I'm here with you. I'm waiting for your option. Choose A, B, or C. All right. Oh, Jesus. Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer and friend, who will have thought that our land could rescue the souls of men. Oh, you rescue the souls of men. Wonderful, merciful Savior, Spirit will long to embrace you in our witness. You find us falling before your throne. Oh, we're falling before your throne. I'm still waiting for your answer, okay? Respond. Option A, option B, option C. Say hello. Don't forget to say hello. Double like my video. Subscribe to my channel. Today is your first time seeing next of this channel. Subscribe to my channel, okay? Let's unravel this medical mystery together. I guess you are among those, okay? You are among the 1% that can solve this medical mystery, this live stream. So don't form my hand though, as my Nigerian people will say. No form my hand. Don't just bring down my expectations on you that is on this live stream. No form my hand. Don't bring down my expectation concerning you. So subscribe to my channel. Make your choice. Option A. Yes, this patient needs emergency. This patient is candidate for emergency attention. No, the blood pressure is normal, no chest pain, no dizziness, no breathe. This patient is breathing normally. Pulse rate is just 38. It's just right, but that is red flag. Bradycardia, red flag. Pulse rate is low. Do you think with all this presentation, this patient doesn't need emergency attention? Or do you say, next body, I would like to get more information about this? What is your view? Please subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to get the answer to this medical mystery. Okay? Oh, we falling before precious Redeemer. You in our weakness, you find us falling before your throne. Oh, we're falling before your throne. Wonderful, merciful Savior. Spirit we long to embrace. You in our weakness, you found us, falling before your throne. Oh, we're falling before your throne. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You gave us healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Almighty infinite Father, a precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought that Allah could rescue the souls of men. Oh, you rescued the souls of men. For you are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You gave us healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Almighty infinite Father, Spirit we long to embrace. All our hearts always hunger for. All our hearts always hunger for. Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer, friend. You who could have thought that our land could rescue the souls of men. Oh, we rescue the souls of men. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You gave us healing and grace. Hearts always hunger for. Oh, hearts always hunger for. Oh, all is well. Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome to live stream with Nurse Bob D. Are you among the 1% that can solve this medical mystery? Yes, of course. You felt there's no mystery in medical world. There are a whole lot of mysteries because sometimes the things you see is different from what you know or what to be or what is presented. So when you see things like that, you'll be marvel. You'll be wondering why, how does this, why? A lot of questions. Okay, so those are the medical mysteries that we experience in the medical line. And I'm here and I'm telling you that only 1% can solve this medical mystery. Okay? Now, the question here says, the scenario here says, a patient arrives at the emergency department with a pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. A patient arrives with pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. That is low pulse rate. Okay, bradycardia. Medical is called bradycardia. Okay, so low pulse rate of 38 beats per minute. Then blood pressure of 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, which is a perfect blood pressure for an adult. And then chest pain, no chest pain, no dizziness. Patient is breathing normally. So, do you think it calls for an emergency? The doctor should take this patient into the emergency room for treatment. If yes, then choose option A. If you say no, it is not emergency. After all, no chest pain, no dizziness, no patient is breathing normally. BP is 120 over 80, which is normal. Taking her to emergency or initiating emergency treatment means the doctors want to make scene out of it. They're just creating emergency scene out of nothing. So if you are that category, option B is for you. And if you say no, nurse, I need more information regarding this medical mystery you're talking about, then option C is yours. So which one do you belong? Option A, option B, option C. Which one do you think is the best to handle this matter? Just, I'm waiting for your choice here. Okay. Meanwhile, don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to like this video. Okay. So let me know your thoughts on this matter. I'm waiting. Don't fail to double tap. Double tap to get the answer. Okay. When you double tap, the answer will be made available to you. All right. Double tap, double tap, double tap on your screen. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Okay. Let me know your option here. Option A, option B, or option C. Let me know your thoughts on this matter. Okay. Oh, goodness. Another rainy day. Another rain, another rain. Every day rain. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, welcome to live stream with Nurse Balti. Let's solve this medical mystery together. Okay. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your view. Let me know what you think on this aspect. Okay. At the emergency department with pulse rate of 38 beats per minute, blood pressure 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, which is a normal one. This patient doesn't have a chest pain, no dizziness, no breathing difficulty. He breathes normal. Should the doctor rush this patient into emergency treatment? If your option is yes, then choose A. If it's B, if it's no, then choose B. Then if you say this patient doesn't need emergency, it's a normal situation, choose option B. And if you say, oh, I need more information on this matter, then go for option C. Double tap, okay, to get the answer. So let me know your view, okay, on this matter. Every day. Yesterday there was no rain, actually. There was no rain yesterday. There was no rain the day before yesterday. And today, it's raining again. After 2 days of rain, after 2 days break, it's raining again. Rain. Jehovah in you, I trust in you, oh Lord. Jehovah in you, I trust in you, oh Lord. I trust in you, oh Lord, Jehovah, in you. I trust in you. I believe, I trust in you. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Greetings from Nurse Bob D. How are you? Where are you watching from? Can you say hello? Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'll start again.